Yo, what's going on, guys? Elman here, back with you for another video. And in today's video, we are going to be checking out the data download that we got for DOKKANFEST Super 17, or the Hellfighter and 17. That unit, that TUR. Pretty good unit, honestly. We got, like I said, their data download here. Not too much characters, but we do got two free-to-play EZAs in here that I guess are a little bit out of place, out of nowhere. I don't know what the deal with them is. Maybe we'll get a like Tournament of Power USS, type celebration soon. Maybe Saiyan Days like a UI Goku. That'd be kind of sick actually. But yeah, we got these guys. They got their EZAs, and then obviously we just got the banner unit. Dr. Jerome Mew, and then Hellfire 17 and 17. Super 17 basically. So yeah, not much in terms of units though. So we got these EZAs. I could try and pull these up. I hope it'll translate. If it'll translate, I could actually. Okay. Did it? I think it did. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 So yeah. So we could just take a look at what they're doing too. All right. So for casserole. Hold on one second. Let me. Do we have the Okay, we don't. I'll just pull them up after this. All right. Yeah. All right. So casserole, his leader skill is going to be universal 11. 3 key 77%, and he's also giving 40% in 3 key to super class. That's interesting. You don't really see free play units like that do that. Okay. We don't really care much about the leader skill, but sure. He stacks and then raises attack for 1 turn. Supreme damage makes sense. Free to play unit. Stacking he had before. Really good. Did he have the raising attack? He didn't have the raising attack, so it's just a normal raise, so it's nothing like too crazy, but it's there. All right, passive. Attacking defense was 110%, an additional attacking defense was 110%, and launch an additional super with a high chance for it to become a super when there's another Universe 11 category ally in the same turn. So he's getting 110%, then another 110% with a 50% chance to do a super as well with a Universe 11 category ally on the turn. And then yeah, he believes he gets another high chance to do a super if everyone is Universe 11. So basically, already he has a chance to do 4 supers in a turn. So that's pretty cool for a free to play unit. And then he's supporting, obviously, supporting 50%, 2 key 50% to Universe 11, and he's also giving a 11% additional attack to superclass allies in the turn. So that's interesting actually. So just extra support 11%. I mean, obviously Universe 11, so that's interesting. This character is actually, I feel like, pretty good, especially if we get more Universe 11 characters. Like, say, well, imagine LR Jiren EZ8 or something like that would be crazy. And he was pretty insane. I think, honestly, I don't know. I have a suspicion. I have a feeling we could see like a Dokkan Fest some God Topo. So maybe uh this year maybe we could see that, and then we could like get a lot of stuff like that. That would be kind of sick, honestly. To be completely honest. So we'll see. We'll see if we get that. But yeah. For sure, I like this unit. Then we got the Trunks and Goten and Marin. From what I heard, I didn't really look at their kit, but from what I heard, they weren't really too crazy. So, or if anything, they're actually mid. So let's see. Bond of Friendship category. Key plus 3, attacking D plus 77%, or physical 3 key 50% makes sense. Greatly raise attacking defense for 1 turn. Okay. Causes supreme damage to enemy and raises allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. Okay, so no defense on that, just attack. The issue with that is like you're not really. Well, I assume you're not gonna run this character in slot 1, so that's the only issue. So I don't know. That the raising attack is really good for characters. Raising attack, like for allies, is really good for characters that can go in slot 1, because they can give the attacks a little rotation. Or if not, they at least have like 2 turns instead of the 1 turn here. So yeah, the 50% is good though. 50% defense and attacking defense is still definitely good. And yeah, this is the 50% chance to have the super attack with Marin as well. So launch the super attack when key is 9 or more. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I forgot they're one of the early super ring characters. So interesting. All right, passive skill. Attacking defense was 170%. Attacking defense minus 5% with each turn passed up to 20. So yeah, they're losing that. I'm pretty sure they had that before. Yeah, they lost 50 though. Okay, yeah. It's not as bad, especially when their starter turns 170 and before it was 100. So yeah. High chance to dodge after the fifth turn. Fifth turn. Iffy. Okay. That's a little late. Fifth turn. Okay. Additional attacking equals 50%. Key meter is 9 or above. And then launch another super attack if there's a youth category ally. So they get a guaranteed additional. Man, they're pretty mid. Let's just be. They don't have anything. Realistically, all they're gonna have for attack and defense is the 170, but this is gonna go down to a was it 150? Then they get another attack and defense 50 when key meter is 9 or above. I assume that's not multiplicative, but I guess I don't know. I don't know if that activates as soon as you get the key on the field. I feel like it would. We'd have to test that. But yeah, their stats are really low. They have the high chance of dodge, which is great, but they get it at the fifth turn. Which is like, what are you doing for the rest of the fight until then? So yeah, a little weird. I don't know. Nothing really too crazy. I don't know if they're gonna really. They weren't. I mean, they were on some teams like, I guess. They were on youth. Youth could be a team that maybe was like you could use help-ish. Youth has some options, but yeah, it's kind of top heavy. So or like Allied Justice. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this unit's not really that crazy. All right. So yeah, we got those EZAs. This is Super 17 EZA. OST sick, obviously. 17 promo video, which don't really need to see. I mean, you can see here. It's just super attacks and such. We also got some legendary Goku event missions, GT Goku event missions, so that's cool. Inhuman Deeds and Joined Forces, so, interesting. Joined Forces is going to be a breeze, insanely easy. Inhuman Deeds, I'd have to look, actually, let me actually, pull up that category, cause Inhuman Deeds, I can't remember if we've gotten anything as recent. Where is Inhuman Deeds on here? I can't remember. I think it's in Essential. Yes. Okay. What we got in here? So, we got Golden Frieza. We got this Maj Vegeta, or Babidi LR, so that's cool. Full Power Frieza. This is the GT event, so, and is tech. Alright, interesting. Any TURs in here that are crazy? There's nothing, like, too great. This category is pretty, it's more like the lower tier categories, realistically. We have some characters, I feel like it's a bit top heavy. These two full power Friezas, you could still run, obviously. This Vegeta you can run. The Legendary GT event is not really that hard. Let's be completely real at this point, so it shouldn't be too bad. I could definitely see, though, if you don't have some of these LRs, you could definitely struggle. But this one's free to play, at least, so that's cool. We got, like, LR Broly. You could probably still bring him and he'd be fine. This Frieza has been out for a while. Bojack. Could you get away with Bojack? You could get away with Bojack. I'd say so. Super 17. LR Super 17. Obviously. We got the Rose. STR Rose, AGA Rose, such like that. It's a little iffy. The category is pretty small. Let's be completely honest. It's pretty small. LR Rose. So yeah, it's a little iffy, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then obviously Joined Forces, which Joined Forces is pretty good. Let's be completely real. This character is lead or the 17s. And just look at the top, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this 8th years, Vegeta and Trunks, Goku Gohan, Goku Piccolo. You got this character, but you know, just look at it's easy. It's easy. We already know Joined Forces is so good. It's such a great category right now. All right, so yeah, that should be easy. Which is good. And then we got some missions for Prime Battle Cell, so that leads me to believe he's probably going to be getting his EZA during this celebration. So that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Prime Battle Cell EZA. Okay. That could be interesting for sure. All right. I think pretty much that was it. A lot of this other stuff is just stuff for the 8th anniversary and such. So that was pretty much it for the in terms of data download, right? Obviously we in terms of characters, we still have the 17s and the hold on, let me just go to let me go home, just pull up these characters faster. The 17 and the banner, the Dr. Mew and Dr. Gero. But we kind of saw, I guess we didn't go over it here, so I guess I could take a look at them here. I kind of obviously saw their kits, but we could take a look at them here. So they're leading joint forces and target Goku as their 170, and then they get a 30% for androids. That category should be good, I think. I think it should be good. Joint forces alone is really good, but I know this character does want to be with extreme class characters, so you're gonna really want to run an extreme class setup. So I think you should be good on that though. Especially the target Goku section. We got like Cooler and such on that team. We got a few androids like Cell is on that team. Like you can make it work for sure. I think you can make a pretty solid team. Next you have the passive. They raise attack infinitely, raise defense for 1 turn. That's, I mean, that's good. Raising attack. I think when they transform, they should be in it pretty hard actually. As for their, what is it called? Their passive. 2 key, 100%. Additional 1 key and 70% if all allies on the turn are extreme class. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta run them with extreme class. Additional attack defense plus 70% when performing a super attack, which is good. Multiplicative. Perform an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack. So they can super attack, I believe, also 4 times, right? Yeah, perform another additional with their super class for 4 turns from first appearance. I don't know why this is turn restricted, but sure. I guess by then you might be able to transform, so maybe that's why. And then chance to perform a critical hit and a chance to evade enemy attacks plus 70% for each attack performed, which is actually pretty good because if you do actually like 4 attacks, you're gonna be hitting fairly hard after in Super 17, as well as on this character you're gonna be getting that 70% chance to dodge and crit. So I feel like that's pretty good. This character, in this form, I think if they super enough, like you definitely want additional in this character. If they super enough, I think they're pretty good, honestly. So, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. All right, so their activation, their fusion, I guess you could say, is when 70% HP, if you're 70% or HP below, or 5 or more turns. Oh wait. No, and I was like, I was reading that weird. I was like, what? I was like, is it or? Yeah, it was and. That's the one thing I didn't like. I don't like how it's and because that means you gotta do 2 things. It's kind of mid. And it's just like, but sure. 70% isn't like so bad. So I don't know if it'll be that hard. I'm hoping it's not that hard. Can I pull up? Super. Okay, there we go. I was like, let me pull up 17. Okay, all right, Super 17. So he's greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. That's pretty good. Key plus 3. Attack and defense was 170%, so it's pretty good. You gotta love the key they're giving themselves, by the way. So that's it's really good on T-Wars. Gaining an additional attack plus 170%, 1 performance super attack. So that's a lot. So he's gonna gain a lot from that. Reduce damage received by 34%, and for 4 turns from first appearance, reduce damage received by an additional 17%. So he's gonna be reducing damage by 51%. It's an interesting number, but because the 17 is such he's gonna have 51% damage reduction for the first 4 turns, so that's pretty good. But remember, he's gonna be coming out turn 5 or later, so yeah, it'll take a bit to get to that point. All right. As well, he also has additional that has a high chance to become a super attack when you get hit. So that's going to be pretty nice. His super attacks do greatly raise, so he's going to gain a lot of defense from those. Plus, with the damage reduction, he's going to be pretty defensive and tanky. Gain additional defense plus 17 per attack received. Max of 170, so you're going to hit 10 times. That's pretty crazy, because 170, like, that's a huge buff, so you definitely want to get that, but the amount of time it'll take to get to that point, too, is, like, insane. I don't know if they're going to release an event soon. Maybe another legendary Goku event, or Vegeta event, or, like, Frieza or Gohan, who cares? I don't know, a different character. That's going to be, we're going to be able to take advantage of this, but I don't know. Right now, it's a little, you're not really going to ever really able to see all of that. Medium chance to perform a crit if there's a superclass enemy, so you're going to be wanting to find a superclass enemy. Another reason why you're like, there's a new superclass event, a long event's coming back. Who knows? We'll see. He has a key, blast, absorption, but you have to be below 70%, which is weird. You recover 34% of the HP as well, so that is good. So it's not just like nullification, but you also restore HP. So you restore 34% of the damage as HP, so that's pretty good. And then this mechanic you're not going to really see, probably much at all, but he does have a scouter, if you have 34% or less HP. Let's just be real, you're not going to really see that often, most likely. Now, I can't say you won't see it ever, because, like, think about Cell's transformation. His is a 40% transformation. Think about how much times you see that. I mean, maybe it's not all the time, but think about how much you see it. It's not like, I mean, for me at least, it hasn't been super uncommon. I still see it a little bit, especially if I build a team in a way where I think I'll get it. It's not too hard to get it, so yeah. Interesting character. I think they're very good. I think this character is very good. We will be doing summons. Remember that we'll be doing summons. So expect those. Interesting character. Not the best TOR, but I think they are really good. Maybe top 5, top 6, I don't know, something like that. And then we have the banner unit. This character is a little interesting. I think they are really good, but they have to be like fighting Goku, I believe, is what basically is how they become good. Because yeah, I think they're gonna be really good if you're fighting Goku. So let's see. Target Goku 130. Okay, makes sense. 130. Greatly raised defense. Good. Sure, that's good. Okay, so 150% attack and defense. Attacking defense with 100% when performing a super attack. Target Goku category allies 1 key and 30% attack and defense. So they're supporting Target Goku, so that's good. Supporting the 17s. Definitely make them look a lot better. Target Goku category allows an additional 1 key and 20% for 2 turns when collecting 3 or more key series. That's really good. A 2-turn support buff. A 20% 2-turn support buff is super good. So yeah, that's really good. I like that. And you only need 3 key series. That's it. That's interesting. Okay. If there's an enemy whose name contains Goku, gain an additional attack and defense plus 150%. Guard activated against all attacks and seals all enemies if HP is 70% or higher at the start of turn. So I believe all of that is when you're fighting Goku. I don't think just the 150 is, unless it is. If the 150 is with Goku, that's a lot. But I'm like, at least you can have the guard. But I think it's all together. Okay, yeah. It's all together. So yeah. I think if you get a Goku enemy, I think it's pretty good. So it leads you to believe maybe we're getting another events, GT events, or something like that. So hopefully. And categories, they have 4 categories. What's the 17s on actually? They're 9. Okay, 9. No, that's not bad. 9's categories. So joint forces, Target Goku, androids, fighters, battle fates, GT bosses. Okay. They got some teams. They can run. For sure. All right. So yeah. That's pretty much the data download. No, I'm a little late on that, but still. But yeah, that's pretty much the data download. Let me know what you guys think. What you guys think about the data download of what we're getting. Like I said, we'll be summoning, so stay tuned for that. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.